Hey folks, if you are interested in seeing what I got today for my IPSY Glam Bag Plus for the month of March, just keep watching. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over IPSY Glam Bag Plus for the month of March. So you probably already know that because you did the intro. I love to do unboxings on my channel. Sometimes I get IPSY and other times I don't. Of all of the, I guess, mainstream subscription boxes out there, IPSY seems to do the best with making me happy, I guess, getting the things that I'm interested in. And, you know, I work hard on all my profiles for every place, but BoxyCharm, I got that for a little while, but they started just leaning so heavily to skincare that I just couldn't take it anymore. So I have been fortunate because I know a lot of other people and a lot of other people who do YouTube have not had the luck that I have when it comes to not getting a lot of skincare in IPSY, but I haven't had that problem. So I don't know what I'm doing differently. Maybe it's because I'm not on the PR list because I have only a few of you guys here, and I'm thankful for you and I'm grateful for you, and that's why I'm still here and that's why I'm still doing new videos. And yeah, let's just get cracking. So very first thing, this was one of my choice items, is from their IPSY brand, the Refreshments brand. It is the Brilliant Micellar Water. And here, and micellar, I am saying it wrong, I know I am. Micellar water is really good for cleaning stubborn stains out of brushes. I don't know how many people know that, but out of sponges, like the little makeup sponges, which I use every now and then. Not often, but every now and then. And I usually, like, if I use a sponge after I'm done using it, I soak it in a little tray of this, or I just clean it up with my e.l.f. brush cleaner, one or the other. And either one of these two things do a really good job of removing makeup out of either sponge or a brush. And they don't really hurt the brushes either because they're usually pretty gentle. And this one says it's a radiant formula, so I don't know if that means that it has moisturizers or something in it. The first ingredient is water. I love how readable the ingredients are on this. Good job, IPSY. I am blind and I hate having to pull out my glasses and stuff to read stuff. So I'm very thankful for this. But yeah, it looks like it's just got regular cleaning stuff in it. Aloe in it. Aloe is in here. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more moisturizing. So that's nice. So excited about that. That's my first thingy. Sorry if I'm getting my hair in the way or touching the microphone too much. You got this little Santa sack this go round. I don't like this bag. It hurts my eyes to look at it. I do love color, but this is just too much. So I'm going to try to get rid of this bag as soon as possible. If one of you guys watching likes this, you guys are so amazing and I'm so grateful for you. I would consider saving this for one of you guys. So if you're interested, I do have something for one of my friends. I've got to send it out to him. I've got like a little care package for him. I just need to get it out. He's also a YouTuber, but it's one of these bags. It's like I think the rainbow one or something. But anyhow, next we'll just go right into the bag. So this is something, now the IPSY has headquarters or place that assembles the bag, or where it's coming from, is a place in North Carolina that is not that far from me. So it always amazes me that it takes so long to get here. But this go round, I had gotten this as one of the items that IPSY chose for me. It is from About Face. It is Light Lock Highlighter Fluid. The only thing is there is supposed to be sticky tape, like a little round circular tape, and it was peeled off. So it's like, see how this one has like some sticky, I don't know if you can even see that. Like, but anyhow, it's like a little round circle sticker tab. Well, this is peeled off and I'm not the one who peeled it off. So just so you see, there's that. I didn't do that. I stuck it back in there after realizing it did that. I did open the container to see what it looked like see if it had been used or not. So let me show you what it looks like. That's the bottle. Tell me if you think it looks used, because I think it looks, maybe somebody used it. I don't know. There's the top of the bottle. I did pull the wand out before, and I just pulled it out now again. But I don't know if it was used or not before, and I'm a little nervous. I just won't put it close to my mouth, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be a Karen. All right, I'm going to drop a tiny bit on my hand. This About Face is Halsey's brand, and Emma and I are humongous Halsey's fans. I don't really use liquid highlighters very much, but that is really pretty, I thought. Just super duper pretty. Of course, I hadn't used it before this, but I thought it looked pretty in the bottle. I mean, you see a slight shimmer with the shift, just so you get an idea of what it's looking like. It's not too much. It's not too altering. It's not very glittery. It's more of a shimmery shine. It's nice. I like it. I would use this. I think. I don't know. I don't really use liquid highlighters. I should, though. I mean, look at the packaging, though. I mean, that packaging is just, it's gorgeous. Like, it could sit on my vanity all day, or my desk, because I don't really have a vanity. I have a desk that I use as a vanity, but it could sit here on my desk all day and it would look perfect and beautiful. And I really like that. It's probably not the most wisest thing to do, have something that you never use and it's just there for looks only, but I mean, it's cute. And that whole being used before thing, or just being opened before, I don't know if it was really used, but it was definitely, the tape was peeled off of it. I don't know if somebody ever got into it or they just peeled the tape off of it and left it alone. But regardless, no matter what, they used it or not. See that thing sticking up? That's what it was like when I pulled it out of the bag. So you guys tell me. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it just because it's so beautiful. But normally I wouldn't do that. It is like a little tear thing where you can tear it open from the middle of it. I don't know how I feel about that. But the container itself is just absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's move on. I can stop obsessing over this. So, the other thing that wasn't a choice was this Art palette, and I love Art. I've got a couple of the other small palettes like this, the little petite palettes, and I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I haven't used them yet, but they're just beautiful. This is the Petite Pro Trios. Trios? Trois? Yeah, I think it's Trois. Petite Pro Trois. Do you see that? What is that? Okay. So this is sticking to it. This is the thing that covers the eyeshadows. But around the mirror, it's like they restuck something on it, but it's too long. It doesn't really go to this. And it's all curled up and pulling this away. I'm just going to take this off. It doesn't look like the eyeshadow was tampered with. It just looks like maybe they replaced the cover on the mirror for whatever reason. But let's go ahead and peel that off. There you go. That nice noise. So that's gone now. But, I mean, it's a beautiful little palette. I can't wait to use these. I need to use these one day. Like, I'm super interested in these palettes. And I saw a couple of really cute ones that are more pastel. I've been into the pastel lately. That I saw some pastel palettes on Beauty Bay, and I kind of want some. I want to get some pastels, Viseart palettes, but I really, really love the color stories and these little teeny tiny palettes. I don't know, like, I feel like you can use two of the colors together in this one. Like, each row has two colors you could use together, and you could do a look using two colors. I don't really see a whole lot of three color, four color action things going on. I guess you could throw in another color like this. This is actually a green. It's picking up really yellow, but I guess if you turn it a certain way, it'll be green. But this and this are green. So I think that the colors across from each other would work to use together. I don't know. It's really cute though. I don't use them because they're not... Sometimes I have to get creative, and I love to think that maybe I'm a creative person, but then I think maybe I'm not really that creative because I see something like this and I'm like, I don't know what to do as a look. So it's cute though. Like, I don't want to let go of it. I don't want to sell it. And I have a couple others that I'm dying to use. And I think some of the other ones, at least one of the other ones, I can think of a look I'd like to do with it. But this is one of the ones that I'm just like, oh, I don't know what I'd want to do. You know, I just got to get into it and use them. So that's one of the things I didn't choose. Then the choices this month were crap. And I think Teresa's Dead said so. And even somebody else, I don't remember who else I watched, that said that they were not impressed with the choices for this month. But I didn't know what else to choose, so I chose this from Bread. This is a macadamia oil. You could use it for your hair and your body. I always like a good oil, especially in the middle of winter. And then the packaging looked really cute. And it just says Bread on there. It looks backwards, but it's Bread. And then how does it smell? See? I can't smell anything. Let's see. Let's drop a couple of drops in the old hand here. And we're going to put some in the hair. Macadamia. Does it smell like macadamia nuts? That's what I was hoping it would smell like, but it doesn't. So I'm going to pop some of this on the ends of the old hair. I am working really hard on getting my hair back to being thick and healthy again. I don't even blow dry it anymore. It's just been air dried. So if it looks like absolute garbage, I apologize. But I used to have the kind of hair that I could just like either roll out of the shower, let it air dry, and it'd be great. Or I could roll out of the freaking bed and my hair would be good. I had great hair, but then as I got older, it's not so great anymore. And it's really, really thinning out. But this is not a bad product. It doesn't really have a smell to it. It's really cute looking. It's not something I would have normally chose, but the other choices were like a setting powder, which I'm really weird about setting powder. My skin's really, really dry, so I'm always really tentative against using setting powders because I feel like they just make your skin look drier than it is. And I understand a lot of people, they depend on them because they lock down your makeup. And you know, the two that I like the under eye setting stuff from the face palette that you can also use for bronzing, from the Outer Dimensions palette from Lunar Beauty. I like that one for under eyes. I didn't use any today, and I probably should have, but I didn't think I was going to film until the last minute. I'm like, you know what, I want to film. I want to do this because I have some extra time. And I love the Jeffree Star Cosmetics illuminating setting powder because I feel like it does a really good job. I just used what I had on my brush today, so I didn't add anything extra. And I don't know, I guess it's okay. I I don't really like setting powder though. I want my makeup to stay though, and especially with stuff under my eyes, because I've been getting up early and trying to get exercise again, so I'm not getting as much sleep. But yeah, so this was the only choice besides like a setting powder and I think some like skincare stuff. And I don't like random skincare. I want skincare that is, and a lot of the skincare stuff that they suggest to me is like pimple stuff, and I don't have pimples. I have dry skin. I used to have pimples for a short period of time when I was a child, or teenager, and I haven't had them since. I think I got a couple of them in my late 20s and maybe one or two in my 30s. And I think occasionally, every now and then, a little tiny pimple will show up, but I don't really get acne. So none of the other things that were on the list really felt geared toward me. So I went with this, and I thought I could use this for me and Emma, because she gets really frizzy hair too. When you have any kind of texture to your hair, it'll frizz. The very last thing I chose, it's in bubble wrap. I kept it in the bubble wrap because I didn't want it to get messed up. I've noticed a lot of the influencers who got their IPSY bags already had this palette in it. So the one that was paid by PR had this little Defiance palette. It's from Carmella Cosmetics. I don't know who they are, but I chose this palette because I love a palette and I love a good neutral palette, and the shimmers looked pretty. Let me let you see up close and personal. It looks pretty. It looks like stuff I would wear. I have a lot of this color story though, so it may end up going in my giveaways, or it may end up going as a present to somebody, but it is really, really cute. I always have a hard time giving away stuff like this, because this is a palette. The color story that's in it'd be like a good everyday palette, and my stupid butt will sit there and hang on to something because I'm like, oh, it's a good everyday palette. I would use this every day. But you know what? I'm still working on palettes. I have a backup of my favorite everyday palette, which is the Warrior, I believe, by Juvia's Place. Is my favorite everyday palette. Like if I'm not going anywhere, I'm not filming, a lot of times I'll wear that palette. And what did I wear yesterday? I can't remember what I wore yesterday. It's another, I think I've been kind of going to the colorful stories. For a video you're going to see before you see this one, because this video will probably come out next week, maybe Monday. You may get a video on Monday. So if you're new to my channel, you've never watched my channel, hang tight, because we do stuff randomly. So that was the entire box. We got 2 palettes. We have a beautiful Viseart palette, and we have a beautiful palette from Carmella Beauty. We have some macadamia oil bread oil for your hair and skin. We have a liquid highlighter from About Face, which is Halsey's brand. And we have from IPSY, the refreshments line, we have a Radiant Micellar Water. So that's not a bad box. I think this box was good. I enjoy it. I can't wait to go and rate it. I'm going to rate it immediately. I like most of it. There's a couple skincare things in here, but there are 3 makeup, and out of 5 items, 3 of them being makeup is pretty good, if you ask me. That's great. Plus, I chose both the skincare items because there was nothing else. But you can put this in your hair. So maybe this isn't really just skincare. Maybe this is hair care / skincare. I don't know. I put it in my hair. It does help with the frizzes. And I had this little piece that was aggravating me and kept getting in my eyes. And it's been like that for 2 days. And I washed my hair this morning and it's still there. I'm like, what the heck? But now it's stopped. I don't know if the oil did it or what. So yeah. But if you're new to my channel, I am random. I am all over the place. I love makeup. I love doing unboxings. I love doing reviews. I have some not skincare reviews. I don't really have a skincare review coming. I do have some complexion product reviews. The one that'll be out before this video comes out. I used again today, and I used it for the video the other day. I used the Good Apple foundation and the Good Apple concealer. I also have next week, hopefully, a full face of Kosas Beauty. I'm excited about that. I'm trying the new Revealer foundation and the Revealer concealer. And I even have a mascara and a bunch of other stuff from them. So I'm going to do as much Kosas as I can. I even have eyebrow products from them, which is exciting. And I have a lipstick and a blush, and I'm getting a bronzer. And that will probably be here all by next week. And I'm super excited about those. So if you're into like clean beauty, I am very much interested in clean beauty, and that's what a lot of my reviews will be in the upcoming months, because I'm going to try to focus on things that I will use. I have really, really dry skin. I am 45 years old. I have a child. Let's see, trying to think of other things that may be appealing. I have dry skin. I'm working on things for my hair. I do have some health and beauty items I would like to go over. I started trying some things that are health and beauty, like supplements that I'm hoping will make a change in my hair. I do have a bald spot that really, really embarrasses me, especially when I go back and I'm editing videos. I see this spot and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been living with this all this time. I haven't said anything about it. I need to do something about it. So this year is going to be me trying to better myself in any way I can, you know, on a budget-ish. But yeah, so if you're interested in any of that craziness I just said, I do post about once a week, so I would consider subscribing, but make sure you hit that notification bell, because occasionally, like possibly next week, I might have 2 videos that come out, and you don't want to miss anything. And then other times I don't post anything for a while. I had some trouble going on at the beginning of this year, just not feeling right and being sick, and then Andy got sick, and then Emma and I were a little sick, and it was just a lot. So we didn't do any videos for that amount of time. But I am going to 22 minutes, so I'm going to be talking too much. But if you're interested in any of that, then like, subscribe, please share. We're trying to get our subscriber level up, because if you guys get if there ends up being 500 of you wonderful, amazing subscribers that always comment on my videos and always like my videos, if I could get up to 500, I'm at 265-ish now, but if we could get up to 500, I would love to do a giveaway. And as you saw, I get products all the time, and sometimes I'm not that into them. I have a drawer full of eyeshadows, and I know I don't use them all. And I would be so ecstatic to be able to share that with you guys. And then when we get up to 1,000 subscribers, I have a giveaway I'm planning to do. I'm thinking I might do 2 winners, but it's going to be, or maybe I might do 1, but it's going to be all of my favorites. So I do have some holy grails, and I do have some favorites, and I would love to share them with you guys. So if you're interested, like, subscribe, share if you feel like it. Hopefully you do. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love and appreciate every single one of you. You're the reason I'm here, and I can't say thank you enough. There's not a word bigger than thank you, but thank you, guys. Love you. Really, really, really love you. Thank you for being here. Peace out, homies. Bye.